this next step?
I mean, it's been a learning process this whole time. Kept me determined, kind of developed a sense of mental toughness, not knowing what's going to happen next, but always trusting the process. So I think it's prepared me well for the NFL.
Did you have to add layers, I guess, of strength as you made those jumps, and do you feel like you need to continue to get stronger for this next challenge?
Definitely. I mean, you can always be stronger, but I've gradually gotten stronger every year, like every other player. Had to adjust to D1AA to junior college to ACC football, so higher level competition, the stronger, faster you need to be. So.
How do you feel your blocking game is right now? Where are you as a blocker?
It's good. I mean, I can obviously have improvements in my game, better my technique, shooting my hips, hand placement. I'm still learning, so I think I need to improve on it, but I'm definitely a willing blocker.
Speaking of getting ready for the NFL, how often does Sheldon rankings, obviously with the Louisville connections, reach out to you and other Louisville teammates here?
Yeah, I mean, I've talked to Sheldon. He's my boy when he's here, or at Louisville. We keep in contact, talk every once in a while, give him a little prep talk before the combine, what to expect, how to go through it, how to carry yourself. So he's a good resource, good friend too.
What's the funniest Sheldon ranking story you can remember from his time at Louisville?
I don't know about funny, but that man every day in practice would embarrass the scout team. He's a baller, so I mean, Sheldon, low-key guy, kept his head down and made plays on Saturdays.
Are you glad you never had an opportunity to block against him in practice?
Yeah, he's inside a little bit, but yeah, definitely glad.
Being so young at the position, do you find yourself watching veterans, NFL guys, to take things from their game and develop yourself?
Most definitely. Watch a lot of game film from NFL films. As a room, the tight end room, I go in by myself with the coaches, try to see what they're doing to make them successful, translate that to my game.
Are there a guy or a few guys that your skill set kind of mirrors? I know everybody's unique and individual.
Yeah.
So where do you see your skill set kind of match?
A little bit like Greg Olsen, his ability in the pass game, stretch the field, make big plays, but he also can block. So that's someone I emulate and try to be like. I think it's a good little comparison.
Cole, how are you health-wise? Are you going to be able to do everything tomorrow?
No, I'm only doing bench today. I came up with injury in our bowl game, so I'm going to do everything March 30th at our Friday.
What's the prognosis on the injury? How long?
I mean, I'm healthy now. I'm just not properly trained to do the 40, the jumps, and all that stuff. So.
Is that knee injury right?
Yeah.
Cole, have you talked to Detroit by chance?
Detroit, yeah. I have an official interview with them tonight, so I talked to them a little bit in the train station. Got to know Coach Golden a little bit, but other than that, I have a big interview with them tonight. So.
How many teams have you met with while you were there?
Officially, only one, but unofficially, I've met with about every team at the train station. So.
What's the team you officially met with already?
The Texans.
What are some of your strengths that you can bring to an NFL team?
I think the strength I can bring to an NFL team would be my ability to stretch the field, create separation on top of routes. I feel real comfortable in the route running. I can always get better, but I definitely think I can create mismatches with bigger, slower linebackers or smaller, fast DBs.
And do you consider yourself a leader? If so, more vocal or more kind of show by example?
Yeah, I definitely think myself as a leader. I'm more of a show, how to lead kind of guy, do as I do. I'm not big on yelling, screaming, and all that, but I'll pull a guy aside, let him know what we need to do, what he needs to do, if he's slacking or not doing what he's needed to be doing.
What kind of practice player are you? I mean, everybody talks about the games, but it's all about having some practice.
Most definitely.
What kind of practice player?
I mean, I practice hard. Good week of practice translates to a good game, so you got to do what you got to do in practice if you want to produce the numbers you want in the game. So, I mean, at Louisville, practice was hard. Practice wasn't easy. But we loved it. We competed, hit, went full speed. So definitely think that translates to a good game is a good week of practice, hard week of practice.
Same with film study?
Yeah, exactly. Same thing. Got to attack it hard, have the mentality that they're doing the same thing, the other team, and whatever you can get an extra edge on them, you got to do. So.
Thanks.
Cole, since you can't do a lot of the drills here, what was your main goals for this week to get out of this combine?
Well, bench, that was a goal because that's what I'm able to do. And then having good interviews, being prepared, understanding my strengths and my weaknesses, being able to talk about myself, and then just tell my story, basically.
You have a number on the bench that you're kind of aiming for?
Yeah, about 21, 22. So.
What do you consider your best game from last season?
Probably the UK game. If I had to pick one game out of the year.
Not the Clemson game?
I think the Clemson game, I had some things I could have cleaned up in it. Definitely one of my better games. That would be one of my top 3 games. But best game overall, I'd say.
What worked so well that game?
I think we were really well prepared. Unfortunately, we lost, but I mean, it was my senior game, last time playing at home. It just felt good that day.
Do you have an idea as to what happened at the end of the season for you guys?
Not really. I mean, we let 2 slip away from us that we shouldn't have. Houston played a great game. It was a short week. We had a night game on Saturday, then a quick turnaround on Thursday. But we just got outplayed.
What was the best secondary you faced? Was it Clemson? If not them, who?
I'd say LSU. Yeah, Jamal Adams is pretty good, very good. But one-on-one, he was definitely the best safety I went against all year.
How do you rate your blocking versus receiving?
I definitely think I'm a better receiving tight end than a blocking tight end, but there's room for improvement in both areas, more so in my blocking. I need to learn it better, technique, position, understanding schemes. With that comes time and coaching, so I think I get there.
What have you been doing with regard to that in the pre-draft?
Pre-draft, I mean, we do board work, film work. I've been doing a lot of recovery stuff, so I haven't had a tight end coach do drills with me because I'm focused on recovery. And then the second half, when I get back, I'm full go for combat training and tight end work.
Did you have surgery at all? Or?
Nope.
What do you think of Lamar as a quarterback when he comes here, maybe in a year or 2, as an NFL prospect?
Lamar's going to kill it. Kid's a freak of an athlete, even better dude. He's a leader on our team. He can sling the ball, and you guys all know he can run. So I think he's going to crush it next year, or if it's the year after.
You shocked D'Angelo didn't get the invite?
Huh?
You shocked D'Angelo didn't get the invite?
Oh, yes. Most definitely shocked. I don't know how the process goes, but I didn't know why he didn't get the shot to be here. One of the best D-linemen, I think, in my opinion, in the class. Great guy, hard worker, strong. I mean, it is what it is, I guess, but it's a shame that he didn't get a chance to come out here.
What sorts of things in Bobby's offense help get you ready for today and the future?
I think concept-wise, as an offense, play calls, how he handles himself, it's all business. Come to work every day. It's not coming to have fun, even though it is fun. You're serious. Everything is professional. You carry yourself professionally, but his scheme as an offensive coordinator is definitely pro-life. So.
How do you think you kind of match up with the other tight ends here?
Good. I mean, there's a bunch of good dudes in this class, so it's a thick tight end class. We all have our strengths, we all have our weaknesses, but overall, it's a real top class, I think, this year.
Any concerns when you got hurt that might hurt your draft stock, considering the tight end class so loaded here?
Maybe a little bit, but it's nothing I can control. So tag rehab as hard as I can and see what happens.
How mentally fatiguing is this whole thing?
It's pretty tiring. The hours are hard, but we all came here for this reason. We all knew what we're getting into. So you just gotta love the process, trust it, and have enthusiasm.
Well, I know the route that you took collegiately, but can you explain some of the decision making in that process for you?
So initially I went to Sacramento State as a receiver, and they redshirted me, moved me to tight end. After my redshirt freshman year I decided I wanted to play at a higher level, better competition, see if I could make it here. So I went to junior college. I chose San Francisco City College. It was like the powerhouse in our area, kind of in the Bay Area. Then 6 months later, I got an offer from Louisville, late December. Coach Petrino's offense, I felt like was the best fit for me. The way he uses tight ends, he had DJ Williams at Arkansas, won the Mackey. That was one of my goals, so I committed and headed out to Louisville.
When you go back to the initial switch from receiver to tight end, was that something that you were on board with from the start, or did it take a little convincing?
I mean, they told me that's what I was going to do, and I complied. Not much I can do about it, but I think it was a blessing in disguise at the time. I didn't know where it was going to take me. Never played tight end. Second year playing football, never put my hand in the ground. But it was difficult to start, but I definitely think it was the best move for me.
Second year playing football, is in organized football at all?
Yeah,
So
I started senior year.
Why did it take you so long to get into football, given that you have the size for it?
I played soccer my whole life, competitively. Thought that's where my path was going, and then sophomore year I had an injury that stopped me from being able to play at that level, and kind of let me go to football.
Cole, what does Lamar Jackson have to do to take the next step as a passer next year?
I think he took a huge step this past season, understanding the concepts. Physically, he has it. He's gifted with his feet, his arm. Once he understands schemes, I think a little more. He really got down to our scheme, and once he knows other team schemes, I think you guys are going to see even more phenomenal player become even better.
What did you get, assuming you met with the Dolphins, what did you get from them as far as how they want to use a tight end in their offense?
We just met briefly. We went over some plays, my understanding of defensive fronts and schemes and coverages, but not much on how they'd want to use me right away.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.